Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Jaust Online Telltale got episode video majigger. This is episode 3, and yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Tyrion Lannister.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Margery Tyrell's favor. And Lady Margery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
I don't know about you guys, but I love Margery. Cool. We're gonna look at the coal brazier. Coal brazier. So, if you guys could, definitely drop a like if you're enjoying this series. I know there's about 10 people who watch my videos like right when they come out, and oh my god, do I appreciate you. And I'm at 39 subscribers, which is just like so cool. So my goal for this video is to get 3 likes. 3 likes on this video, and I will be overjoyed. So try to make that happen if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't like it, obviously. But enough about that. Well, let's get into this. Ooh, can I... High garden brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Margery to give this to me.
That's why I put it in a chest.
It belongs to Lady Olenna.
Lady Olenna is Margery's grandmother. If you guys haven't seen the show, go watch the show.
Ashes
Seriously,
coin to remember him.
so good.
What a strange place.
Asher, I don't remember who Asher is. Right click to back out.
Ethan made this for me.
I like how she has all these things and just keeps them in her little chest. Ooh. Unfinished letter. Let's read it. Ooh. Diary pages.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Cool. Dusty old tome. Where are you going?
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
She's she's crazy. Like, she's literally talking to herself. But gifts she's received.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Hill Air Force Base. I wonder if it's going to rain again. I know, it's for us, but still. Letter from Mother. Let's get into the meat. I want it like a steak.
Me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ooh, okay. Is there more stuff to talk to myself about? Oh hey. Okay. These are the weirdest control. Oh, alright. These are the weirdest controls. Like, I move around with WASD, W-A-S-D.
I didn't mean to disturb you.
But my mouse stays where it is. I don't know, it's really weird. Oh god, no. Yo, what's up?
No, it's fine.
How you
Come
doing?
in.
He's so fucking dirty. For serving royalty, he should be, like, clean, shouldn't he? Why is he so sad?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If
Well, you know.
don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
No, I'm fine, man. Are you
I'm
kidding?
fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Yeah, I avoided his question. I'm good at that.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Does
You
not
work for
change
Lady
speed.
Margery? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her
I'm her
handmaiden.
handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Margery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
I wonder if they have the
Cersei?
same voice actors. We'll find out.
They appeared to be
All I
having
care
some
about is
sort of
Tyrion.
disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely.
Now, why are you
an
telling me
argument.
this?
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and
House Forrester?
What about House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any
I
kind
don't
of
care.
trouble. Most people don't
Probably
tend
my
to notice
brother.
a coal boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
True. Man, I love the art style of these games. Like, it's really basic. Kind of reminds me of like
Lady Margery.
see,
You're
same
early.
voice.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actress.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Very
Of
kind.
course, Mira, but you must not despair.
Is Mira in
We will
the
get through
show?
this together.
I
You
can't.
must understand
can't
there
remember.
are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I
So
can
Joffrey
least
is still alive.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm no traitor.
I'm not a traitor.
That's
Of
right.
course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and by
I'm Sansa,
extension, me.
apparently.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'm gonna do as she asks.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
She's like my boss.
I knew I could trust you.
Hell
Hear
yeah.
her. Tell her what she wants
Appreciate
to
it.
hear.
I have a feeling I'll be good at that.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
I'm gonna change the audio real quick. Give me 2 seconds. And we're back. I think, so I turned myself down, so you can hear the game a little more. And I'm not as
You'll be
blaring.
fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Lie.
Good luck.
Thanks. Tyrion. Absolute favorite character is Tyrion. By far.
You can do this.
Tyrion would be such a good king. Like, no shit. He's got compassion, but he's also, like, logical. And I have a feeling, I mean, he would do what's right. Not just for him, but for
Lady
people
Margery.
he cares
Aren't you
about, which would
looking
be
lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion.
the
Your
kingdom.
Grace?
Also, props, they got the real voice
With your
actors.
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Kneel before her. She's the Queen
Your
Regent.
Grace.
She'll get a little hard-on from that.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House
Gotta play it
Forrester is
safe.
a northern
I don't wanna
house
die.
loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Oh God.
The girl can speak for her house.
What she wants to hear.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yeah. They were our wardens.
They
Like,
were the wardens of the North.
What are we gonna
They
do?
all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Oh God.
He is the
I
warden
wanted
of
to
the
say
North,
the
Your
bottom
Grace.
one.
He is.
He used
And
to
I,
serve the
Queen
Starks.
Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
She doesn't like
Old
me.
allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Absolutely.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Of course.
It would
Okay,
be a
skip the
shame
play
to see
around
it
there.
fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Ask
probably.
any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits.
Your Grace.
We wouldn't like
Perhaps,
kill babies.
but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Rah. I could see
This
it.
is an interesting question, I suppose.
Mira works
Can
out.
we truly blame those
you know.
who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
I'm sure she regrets it.
I don't think she does, but I know Cersei.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
What?
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
I hope Marjorie remembers that in a better light.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the girl answer the question.
Be true to the
Go
king.
on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said.
Gotta be.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I hope Marjorie is remembering that in a good
She is
light.
a threat to the crown, isn't she?
She told me
The most dangerous
to lie.
handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
she's pissing off everybody.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Oh, you talk
Of
shit on
course,
me.
Your Grace.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I'll be Tyrion's friend.
I'll walk you out.
What's up?
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
I don't know him well
That's
enough to,
very kind
like,
of you to say.
confide in
That
him, you know?
certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it
It was
all
for
highly
Lady
entertaining.
Marjory's
They
sake.
did it for Lady Margery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades.
I don't like
take
how they're
mine in
responding
forcing
to my answers. I'm not meaning
We
them
must
in the way
find
that
our
they're
amusements where we can.
saying them.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
What are you
Not her.
suggesting?
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Just to amuse him?
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk
Down
I need
about
to
it.
take, Lord Tyrion.
I like Tyrion.
Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes
I
me
hope we meet
thirsty
again.
already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
Nobody's
King's
nice to
Landing can be a
Tyrion.
nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I want to be nice to Tyrion.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go all that
It's
well.
a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Margery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is
He is
Dornish
quite
wife.
handsome.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Margery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Doubtful.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Probably shitty. Not gonna lie, like so much responsibility.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become
Hell no.
queen?
Nope. No.
He does have a certain look about him.
Not to
And
Joffrey.
he's always treated Lady Margery well. Which
You
is
know,
more
I just
than
don't
you
want to
can
be
say for his
queen.
mother.
I don't
Like,
want to be
fuck
queen,
Joffrey,
no
but
matter who I'd have
I just
to
don't want to
marry.
be queen.
Don't want to be queen. You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter.
Oof. Also,
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Oh, what an honor.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir
I'm gonna defend
and-
What are
Tyrion.
you doing?
People talk shit.
Well? Sarah?
We were just having
We're
fun.
sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
Protecting Sarah. Us girls gotta stick together, you
This
know?
is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Can I now confide in her
I'm
that
just glad it's over.
No,
King's
I guess I
Landing can
can't.
be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true
Probably,
heart,
yeah.
the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Hey, making her happy
Your
again.
words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do
Oh,
to your
hell yeah, are you
family.
kidding me? I
I
steamroll him.
do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Okay, as long as she's
Thank
not
you, my
mad at
lady.
me, I'm down about
There's
it.
been something on my mind. Something important.
What? What's on my mind? Something important's been on my mind. I'm not gonna ask you for help, though. Of course I'm gonna ask her for help. She's my bro. She's my lady.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Oh, I didn't know it was a favor.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
What about your family?
I
I don't even
trust
know
her.
what I'm about to ask. Oh, I don't want... I know. We gotta speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Sarah may be working with Cersei? Or somebody else. I know Margery is not, so... She's gotta skedaddle out of here. God, look at those locks.
Go on. Ask.
Can you stop the Boltons?
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That was very,
That is no small request, especially now.
well thought out.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene?
Well, yeah.
Is the situation that dire?
I just told you.
Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I'll be in your debt. Well, I'm always in
I
her
will
debt.
forever be in your debt.
We'll see how
My
she takes that.
family will forever be in your debt.
That she might care more about.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Of course she will. Don't fear
Don't
Cersei.
let the
Are you
Queen
kidding
bully
me?
you. You have power over him, Lady Margery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
I already said that. Deja vu.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise...
Yes.
anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Also, I
will send a
apologize
raven
for
to my
being so
family
quiet.
once.
It's early, and my whole family's asleep. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. Sorry.